What is the Garden of Eden? Where is it? And what happened there? First of all, the garden is your consciousness. Eden is or describes the state of that consciousness, a loving, elevated state of consciousness. So, in that garden of yours, in that consciousness, there is the I am, your awareness of being, right? God's name is I am, and God is watching the husband and the wife in the garden, your thoughts and your feelings or your emotions, your husband and your wife. Is that not what is going on in your garden, your consciousness? The I am, the awareness of being, is watching the husband and the wife. The husband and the wife, your thoughts and your feelings project an image, your imagination, correct? Is that not what is going on in here? Especially when you close your eyes? Isn't your awareness of being separate from your husband and your wife, your thoughts and your feelings? Aren't you able to observe with your awareness of being your own thoughts and your feelings? Your awareness of being is separate from your thoughts and your feelings, right? It is able to experience and to witness your thoughts and feelings, your husband and your wife, your light and your wisdom, without becoming them, without being them. So, part of that consciousness is your sense consciousness, your sensuality, the serpent, right? Now, the scriptures say that the woman is the weaker vessel. The woman, regardless of whether you are a man or a physical woman, the woman is your feelings, right? Your emotions. Your emotions are the weaker vessel compared to your thoughts. Do you understand? Your wife, Eve, your feelings, your emotions got tempted by the lower sense consciousness, by sensuality, into indulging in a particular thing. Now, for you and for everybody else, it's a different thing. Maybe your temptation is gluttony. Maybe it's women. Maybe it's houses, cars, money. Whatever it is, you were tempted by it, right? You were tempted by the serpent or the sense consciousness. Now, how did you get tempted? You promised yourself some wisdom, some knowledge that you would be experiencing, right? From indulging in that sin, that error thought. Your feelings, your wife was tempted and she ate. She made herself one with the information of the sin, the error thought. Do you understand? And she gave to her husband the thoughts. But it says the thoughts were not deceived, right? The husband was not deceived. Adam was not deceived. Didn't you experience that when you indulged in that thing? Your thoughts, your husband told you, this is not a good idea. it's not a good idea to indulge in that thing, whatever it may be for you. And they both ate, and they were naked. The nakedness is the naked feeling, the shame that covers you, that you feel inside of you. It is, for example, what a woman will feel if she had sex with a man with whom she knows she shouldn't have had sex with. What does she do? She goes home under the shower and she tries to scrub off the filth off of her, but she doesn't realize that the filth is not on her, it is in her. It is the shame, the error thought, the sin. Do you understand? So now at that point in the book of Genesis, it reads that I am, or God, came walking in the cool of the garden. The cool of the garden being the consciousness, means your consciousness cooled down after you indulged in that sin, in that error thought. Do you understand? Now your your awareness of being returns to you. Do you get it? God is returning to you. And what do we read then? They had sewed themselves fig leaves. They were trying to cover up their shame, is what that means. And then Christ is presented as the way back into the Garden Eden, the loving awareness of being, the loving consciousness. Christ's name is I am salvation. I am is God's name. Name means nature. His nature is love. I am the awareness of being, of love. The Savior, I am salvation. The Savior is a loving awareness of being. The Savior is a loving nature. That is how you get back into the Garden of Eden, or the loving state of consciousness that so many people desire to go back into, but they don't know the key. The key is I am salvation. The key is a loving awareness of being.